Okay, wow, that's my voice there. So this is going to be a second video on bee charm. God, it's going to seem like I really do hate this stuff, but I don't. I actually have some good results with it, but okay, I don't know if I can actually focus this. But this is my second canister, and this canister actually has done better than the previous one. But what this one has developed, exactly like the other one, it's so disappointing actually in reality, is it's developed. Now you might be able to see it, you might not. Let's see if we can get the focus on it. There we go. So you can actually see that what it's developed is it's developed a hole around the seal. It's these seals there, they're absolutely atrocious, and what happens is the stuff, the liquid, actually leaks out. You can actually see, you should be able to see it if I shake it. There we go. It goes out of focus a bit there. If I shake it, you should see the liquid is actually coming out. That's obviously highly flammable. I do have a previous video where I demonstrate quite exactly how flammable it is. But it just leaks. You get a couple of uses out of it, literally about 3 or 4 before the seal on them goes. I'm definitely going to send this back to Thorne. It's a real shame because this stuff actually is not as bad well. I'm going to upload some videos for this to kind of show why it's not so bad, because I do have some limited success with these. But the problem is that one of these canisters should last you, you know, with 20 applications from one of these. You can get much more in terms of if you're sparing with them and don't go crazy. But they literally just I don't know what it is with them at all. I really don't. But it's still going, and it'll just go until the canister's empty, really. And like I say, very little usage at all. And the cap itself is fine. It's a bog standard cap, so the cap doesn't stop this process either. If you put the cap on, it doesn't change anything. The stuff still comes out. It still gets all over your hand, and the cap just doesn't spray a thing. The only thing the cap does is just makes you think that everything's good. But if you take it off, it's not. And it's still going. And I put that cap on, and now the problem's even worse now. Now it's literally just venting out the top. And I barely pressed it in. I'm going to have a word with Thorne about these, because it's definitely not correct what's going on. But there we go. So these are Ape Charm, sold by Thorne. The content is brilliant. The execution less brilliant, really, unfortunately. But there's more of this video, so I'll upload some other things so that you can see. So here we are, we're back, and we've got a real problem here again. This time it's actually leaking much worse. I replaced the canister lid, but now it's actually leaking off the base. Now, what's really strange about this? The spray itself, because I replaced the lid and tried it. The spray itself is working. The problem is that it's just not stopping. Oh, it has. It's stopped leaking. Amazing. Or has it? No, it hasn't. Okay, you can see, I don't know if you can see that. What it's doing is every so often there's a pressure surge and it's causing, there we go, there it is. It's causing that to overflow. It's got to be down to the seals on these. The seals on these are just terrible. Look, you can see that. It's just every so often. And that's actually filling the brick up down there with the actual fluid. It had gone down in the amount of time that's just, I don't know what's going on there. I mean, you probably just have to see if you can take the lid off. You can't get the lid off, it's, well, harassing the lid has just caused it to do that now, so yeah, it's problematic. Now it's just really bubbling out. It's the seal on them. The seal on them are just terrible. The seals on them just do not hold at all. I'm happy with the product, but just not the container. The container's just terrible.